I am playing Mario Kart Deluxe Worldwides every other day until I reach 20,000 VR. Join me on this exciting journey of highs and lows as we grind in these high VR online rooms. Let's go. And we are back with yet another episode of Road to 20k, kicking things off on my favorite map in the game, N64 Toad Circuit. And we're currently sitting at 17,138 VR, exactly where I left off in the most recent episode of Road to 20k. And the last episodes have been going very well for me. You know, after grinding it out for a while there, we've kind of hit our stride in these episodes and have been doing extremely well. Pretty much always getting consistent VR gains of like 100-ish per episode, which is pretty crazy. I'm gonna see if I can keep it up here tonight. You know, it's always interesting for me to see what I'm gonna get, what kind of lobby I'm gonna get, because you never really know. Even though players are at a certain VR level, you never really know what their actual skill level is, of course. And I'm playing once again a little bit later than I normally would in the evening. So I have players from all over the world, it looks like, which is always fun as well. And we can get the super horn. I can just horn this player, get back into second here. The pack is pretty close. That is a super inside banana. You guys have noticed I am rocking with Luigi Streetle here. That is a great banana, actually. I had nowhere to go because of that car. And the reason I'm rocking the Luigi Streetle is because I used Kamek Streetle in the most recent episode of Road 20k, and I had a lot of fun with it. It just feels great to use. Really good handling, speed. Of course, the biggest downside is the fact that it has very low anti-grav speed. There's really not a lot of anti-grav sections in the booster course pass. And, well, how many times did I just get hit in a row, guys? That was like 5 times in a row. This player has the shock. Can we get a dodge here and maybe dodge the shock? Wait, I pull the shock and I shock them instead. What are the chances of that happening? Wow, that was super lucky there. I'm going to grab another item. Can we get a bullet bill or something? Oh, we don't. I just spam it. And it was mushrooms. Not what I was looking for sure. Okay, I'm going to spam this again. What can we get? We get the piranha plant. That car is going to bump right into me after the super horn. We're getting comboed again here. I'm getting stuck on everything. We get the mushroom, and I'm going to finish in 7th somehow. That was the most hectic lap 3, and we get a -6. And we are back here on Mute City for this next race. And I still cannot believe what just happened in that last race. That was just completely insane. Pulling the shock, thinking I had a good chance of a crazy comeback. We ended up finishing in 7th, only a -6 though, which means this lobby, although I failed to check, must have very high VR, because I've been getting -6s for like 5th places recently, unfortunately. So it is nice to see that I am only getting a -6 for a 7th, although that means that the average player might be a little bit better here, so it might be harder for me to get, you know, a 1st place, a good gain. And I think that's a good example. That player went for the shroomless cut here on Mute City on 150, which is no joke. It is one of the harder ones in my opinion, and it is very tricky to get. And I think they actually failed it, but just the fact that they are going for it in these worldwides means that they are probably fairly good at the game, or maybe just a little bit crazy. Who really knows? We're in 1st because of that. We have the mushroom. We could take the shortcut, no problem. Go ahead and chain, get another double here, and we're gonna have to drop this bomb back. I think that might have hit the player in 2nd that threw the red shell. I'm not quite sure. That's great if it did. We have a little bit of a lead now. I'm going to have to go around for the double this time. The blooper's out, and this is like the only section of the track that has no boost pads. So that's actually a good blooper. I messed up my shortcut a little bit, and I'm going to lose my 1st place because of that. We have the bomb. I don't really know when to drop this. Maybe at this next section, or maybe I'll go ahead and chain this coin and then just get another item here. What can we get? And then maybe I'll drop it. There's a player behind me in 3rd. Yeah, I think I'll drop this, throw the red shell for it, see if it can connect. It looks like it did. Unfortunately, the player lagged and went right into the item box there. Oh, but we get the super horn. Now I have to watch out for a potential red shell that will come at me very quickly. And hopefully there's no boo here to steal my item. Okay, there's the red shell. We can just barely get rid of that. We get the coin. There's a blue shell. It's too late. Another red shell. That could have been bad, but we secure the 1st here on Mute City, the 2nd race of the video. Let's see our VR gain here, a nice +23. And we are back here on Hyrule Circuit for the next race, starting in 1st place. And it looks like this lobby has a lot of like mid-teen, you know, around 12, 13, 15,000 VR players. That one Luigi Ink Striker player right beside us actually has around 37,000, which means they're going to be a good source of VR for me to gain here if I can continue to beat them like I did in that last race. This might be a tough track to do it on, you know, with the ending shortcut here. It seems like all the higher VR players definitely know what they're doing and always go for it. So I go for it here as well. I'll try my best. That was not very good. I lost a lot of speed. We're still in first though. And I actually think I saw a couple players take the beginning shortcut too, which I was unaware was even, you know, viable shroomless on 150 at least. And I guess no one really took it that time. Thankfully we get another banana. I think the player behind us, yeah, they do have a red shell. So good thing we got the banana there rather than the coin. Oh, but we're going to get red shelled off the edge just barely. I could not make it over, and that's a pretty slow respawn there. We're going to drop down into the pack. I'll go ahead and slow down here for the double. Let's see what we can get. We get some good protection to block this red shell behind us. Looks like the Kamek in front of us has protection. They're going to try to back us. I'll just go ahead and throw that forward. There's a boomerang as well. I'm going to avoid that banana. I'll go ahead and just use my mushroom on the shortcut. Oh, I actually brake drifted a little bit too hard there. Lost my mini turbo at the last second. We're still fighting here, you know, we're in the pack, not too far behind. It is super close. I am avoiding that boomerang like crazy. We get the ghost. We get the shock dodge right away. What an amazing pull. We steal the coin. We're all the way up into third here. I don't think anyone else dodged. We're into second now. So this race is definitely winnable for us here. I'll go ahead and get the double box here. What can we get? Actually passing up. We're going to pass this Tanuki Mario player. I have double red shells here as well. And I'm going to go for the shortcut, even if I'm not going to do it very well. I'm going to try anyways. Okay, that wasn't terrible, but not great. We're still in first, though. And I think I'll be able to keep my first here. Wow, what a finish. We get the shock dodge. We get the win. I back that player as well. And let's see our VR gains here. Back-to-back first place. Another plus 24. And we are back here on GCN Daisy Cruiser for this next race, and it looks like our friend with 34,000 VR has unfortunately left the room. I think I have just been winning too many times for their liking, taking too much of their VR, and they are gone. So I'm one of the higher rated players now for sure. Wow, what a snipe by that player. We get taken out. We're getting bumped. And now we're in the pack. I picked this track because I was in first to start, you know, thinking it would be a good front running track. But unfortunately, we get sniped already. And we're in the thick of it. We get lag trailed there. I don't even know. I think that was a banana maybe. And I was going to say, it is very nice to see all the different kart variety in this room. You know, you have a Tanuki Mario Tanuki kart. You have a ton of Teddy Buggies, but with different characters. There's a Toad player. There's a Waluigi player. A couple Kamek players. Of course, there's always going to be a couple Yoshi players as well. Yeah, that's actually a Toad Tanuki kart. Go ahead. I guess I did not even chomp that player, even though I hit them on my screen and they're in Canada, which I would think, you know, there wouldn't be as much lag maybe with a player from my own country. I guess not, though. We're still in fifth, though. We end up passing them. We get the ghost. Can we get yet another shock dodge here, just like the last race? We can steal a green shell there. I think I'll just hold on to this for now. Keep some protection just in case. Actually, I'm going to back that player. And it looks like, wow, we didn't hit them, even though that was like perfectly lined up to them, and they fire us, and of course their fire connects to us. Just the way it goes with this online lag sometimes. I'll go ahead and just back this fire. And we're in sixth now. I'll go ahead and get a double box here. What can we get? We need something good for sure. We get the star. I'll use that right away. Can we get a shock dodge here for the win? We're all the way up into fifth. What else can we get? We get triple mushrooms here. That player gets taken out, it looks like. Never mind, they were just lagging once again. And we'll secure a fifth. So much lag in these online rooms sometimes. You just do not know what's going to happen. Let's see our VR gains. We get a plus 2. And we are back here on Wii Moonview Highway for the next race. So far, we've had a pretty successful session. A couple first place, a couple middle spots. Overall, some good VR gains. I missed the box there. We're going to get bumped. Thankfully, we didn't get hit by the bomb car. I feel like every race there's enough lag where someone hits the bomb car and everyone gets taken out. And we get the double shells here. I was going to go for the snipe. I'll go for it now. We end up hitting them, even though I did not think that would hit them. Again, last race, I thought I sniped that player. I guess I missed them. This race, I thought I missed that player. I guess I hit them. So now we're in first. Just the way the game goes sometimes. And let's see what else we can get in the pocket here. We get a coin, so I'll go ahead and back this into the bomb car there. Actually, I think I might have missed it. My plan did not work out. We need some more coins here for sure. Go ahead and get these coins. Oh, we're going to get fired, actually. I'll go ahead and use that coin to recover. And I will snipe that player. No, I will not. I just narrowly missed them there, it looks like. And they're going to steal my double here. So it is definitely going to be a battle with this player. They have the shell. They actually... Okay, they're not going to back. I thought they were going to chain and back it there. While we have the bomb here. So I think what I'm going to do is save this maybe for a second. And then I'll go ahead and back it on this corner. Try not to get with the bomb car there. It looks like that bomb did connect to that player. There's the blue. I am so far ahead. It's not really worth, you know, trying to back out at this point. Can we get the super horn? We cannot. And actually threw my protection away thinking I might have had a better chance of getting an item because you always get a coin seemingly when you have a non-coin item. And wow, we get blown up by the bomb car because of that snipe even though we were way past it on my screen. And now we are in third. I can use my coin. I need some more coins still. Get the banana mushroom combo. Can we get the snipe on this player? Looks like we missed them. I get taken out. I'm going to mushroom go super wide here. Spam everything. Go for another item set. We're down in fourth here. We definitely need a good set. We can go ahead and red shell that toad. Never mind. Can we hit them with that one? My red shell's just disappearing left and right. But it looks like I'll be able to secure a third place at least. So not too bad for this next race. Could have been better. But overall, I will take a third, and we get a plus 12. And we're back. Tour Singapore Speedway for the next race. Looking to get back into first place here. After a couple decent races, all things considered. You know, we had, I think that was a 5th place on Daisy Cruiser, a 3rd place in that last race. And things have definitely been, you know, hit and miss for me so far. Getting a lot of snipes, getting sniped a lot, getting taken out. Let's see what we can pull here. Okay, we get some protection at least. I can go ahead and just chain up this next set because it is so close here. Try to get some more coins. Try to work on my lead this time around. Go ahead and back that green. Can we hit anyone? Looks like I missed. We get yet another coin banana combo here. And it looks like there's a ton of red shells coming for me, so I'll be taken out. Unfortunately, we get unlucky there. Double red shells for a second. Wow, that fire just expires in time for me to not get hit. What else can we get? Okay, we get a banana mushroom combo here. That player is... Okay, I thought they might have failed. I think they just like went off to the side. Can we get the snipe here? Looks like we will not. Do that a little bit wide. That player's going with the snipe. Can we get the snipe here maybe? I guess we didn't need to because they took each other out there. Go ahead and back that boomerang. Will it hit anyone behind us? It looks like it will not. Looks like the blue shell is out. I'll go ahead and chain. Can we get the super horn here? We cannot. I'll go ahead and just use that coin. Try to get more coins. I don't even know what's going on at this point. Everyone else is getting taken out. We're getting bumped. The red shell is going to hit that player. We're going to somehow avoid that. I thought my banana got broken by hitting that player, but I guess they did not. Or it did not, rather. So we're still here in second. Go for the trick here. It looks like I just narrowly missed. We get the red shell. Can we get a second red shell and get some revenge on this player ahead of us? They actually have the bomb. They're going to drop it and miss me. The red shell is going to connect, and now we're the ones in first. I'll go ahead and back that red shell. It looks like it connected, and we pull double protection. We got super lucky there. Took a huge risk for that. And it looks like the player behind me had double red shells. It was not enough, though. The blue is out. Is the blue going to connect in time? It's going to be close here. I think I'll just barely finish. It looks like I will. Wow, what a crazy finish. We get the first after a super close race. And for the VR game here, let's see what we can get. We get another plus 22. And we are back on the first bagging track of the video. It's hard to believe we're like halfway through my races here. And this is the first bagging track to come up. Toad Circuit, one of the best, or I guess worst, depending on, you know, how you look at it. And I'm going to go for it here. Wow, that player almost got bananaed there. I don't know how they didn't. They stopped on a dime and avoided it. Let's see what else we can get. We get the star in the pocket here. They're taking all my coins. I'll have to get only a couple here. What I can do is use my star here. Star that player. Get the double box. And they're going to bump us a little bit. I think they're going to try to take my coins again. They are. They're going to take a couple there. Go ahead and chain. Get another double here. And I don't really want to catch up anyways. So we get the blue shell, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to get rid of that here soon. I think I'm actually going to wait a little bit. I'll use it now. It looks like I was unable to hit that player. We're just bumping into them left and right. I want to get rid of my golden here for sure. So hopefully by the next set here, I can get another double. It looks like I will just barely be able to by being super patient there. Okay, we get the star. We need a couple more coins here to get up to 10. And it looks like we are only one away. I don't want to catch up here just yet. What else can we get? Okay, we get another star. I'm going to chain this at the next set. Hopefully there's not a shock here too soon. And we can go now. I'll go ahead and use my mushrooms to catch up as well. Cut off this whole section. Wow, we get another star. That is the perfect pull here. We can go ahead and use it. I'm going to wait just a second. Oh, but we missed that item set. Unfortunately, I'm not able to get another double there. We get the double here. I'm going to spam it. What can we get? I'm going to hit the pipe. I'm going to hit another pipe. I'm going to hit all the pipes. And somehow we finish in 5th after all that, after a pretty terrible 3rd lap. And we get a +0. So all things considered, not too bad. And we are back on yet another bagging track. Just as I said, we have not played any. We get 2 in a row here. This time it is GBA Mario Circuit, and we have a couple other folks bagging with us here. I'm going to go ahead and just go try to get some coins here. I think I only actually got 1 there. And we're actually already not too far behind the pack, so I might slow down at this next set, just focus on getting some coins here. And I don't want to get too far ahead of the back of the pack. I don't want to catch up to the front of the pack too quickly either. We're kind of like in a weird middle spot here, where I might not pull the best items because I'm a little bit too close. And yeah, looks like that happens. I actually fail, hit the oil spill there. So I'm going to slow down a ton here and go to the off-road here. Can I snipe this player? I think I hit them. I think they had the shock though, which is really weird. I guess they were holding on to it to chain up that set and I end up sniping them with my green shell. Unfortunately, we get the golden mushroom blue shell pull, which is the worst combo you can pull when you're trying to bag, of course. You need to get rid of the golden, and you're stuck with the blue shell, which really doesn't help you out all too much. So now I'm going to wait a little bit longer here, try to get a good double, and what can we get? Okay, we get a bullet bill. That's actually not too bad. I can use my mushrooms here to cut off that off-road. And I will use my bullet bill in this off-road shortcut here and see what place we can get into. I think I was in like 9th or 10th when I used that. So I should be able to get up into a good spot here. We get some protection for the pocket as well. We almost get taken out there. That was super close. Can we get the snipe on this player? Wow, we do get the snipe. I'll go ahead and back that shell. What else can we get? We get double red shells. They're going to bomb us, but I'm going to red shell them. And I think we just screwed each other over there. I'm going to finish all the way down in a bad spot because of that, and they're finishing right ahead of me. So we were 1st, 2nd, we finished 7th, 8th. That is too bad, and I get a -13. And we are back here on Wii Wario's Gold Mine for this next race. Lost some more VR in that last race, unfortunately. And it's actually been a while since I've had any gains. I think I got +0 on Toad Circuit as well, the race before that. So I'm going to try to get back to a podium spot here, maybe even a 1st place. And we get hit by, I don't even know what that was, honestly. Just get hit by something. Just how it goes sometimes. We're still in 5th though. We're still up here with the pack. I'll go for the double. What can we get? We get the mushroom fire flower. I'll just go ahead and use that. That player gets trailed, it looks like. This player is bumping all over the place. I can go ahead and just back my fire here. Maybe throw a couple shots forward. It looks like I'm able to connect. Actually, I am not able to connect. And that player steals my double box as well. And now they have the fire. It is just bumping all over the place. They have the boomerang. Just all these spammy items. And wow, it comes back and hits me. I have to go super wide to not fall off. I get taken out by the blue shell as well. Things are just falling apart here for me. And let's see what else I can get at this next set. Hopefully something good. We are pretty far back now. And we get the piranha. Not great, but not terrible. And I think I failed to chomp that player, which means they might red shell me here. Looks like they do not. We can get some more coins. Try to get the double box here. Looks like we will be able to at this next set. And we're looking for something good. Wow, another mushroom fire flower pull. I'm going to have to back the fire to block that red shell there. I can go ahead and throw the rest forward. I think that actually did connect this time around. It was not just lag. And wow, that banana comes out of nowhere. We get hit, and we get yet another piranha. We need something better, you know, if we're really going to make the push to the front of the pack here, because I just cannot seem to break free. Every time I make any progress, I get hit right back down to where I was. Thankfully, we avoid the blue shell this time. We're actually in 5th just like that. We get more triple mushrooms. That player gets hit. Takes out someone with them with the blast radius. That player, okay, they didn't actually fail. They were just lagging. And I'm going to go ahead and see if I get the double here. Thankfully, we get it. What can we get? We get the red shell. I'll go ahead and throw that at first, bring up my protection. I think that might have hit the player in second. I'm not really sure what happened there. But that red shell just completely disappeared. Well, I thought I might have get bumped off there. I'll go ahead and back all these greens, get another double. What can we get? We get double red shells. You know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to throw both of them at first. And it looks like it connects. What a play. We steal the first. Super risky, but it worked out for us. Sometimes that's what you have to do to get the first in this game. And we get a plus 21. And we are back here on Ninja Hideaway for this next race. I'm still not super good at the shroomless cut here. I'm going to go for it anyways, guys. See if I can, you know, keep my lead here. Maybe extend my lead. We're getting bumped. We're going to get trailed maybe. Actually, I don't know why, but that player threw it forward for some reason. I was definitely going to get trailed there. But because they threw it forward, we are okay. And unfortunately, I get bumped. I'm not sure if it was the draft or what happened, but I end up hitting the wall there and fail the shortcut. We get the single mushroom all the way down in 10th. It's still early though. I think the roulette is not really fixed. And we avoid the bomb. We somehow outrun the red shell. I almost fall off the track there. I'm going to go for the double here on the inside. Okay, we get another mushroom red shell pull. I'll go ahead and use that now. Got to watch out for that player's super horn. This player has triple bananas as well. We get all the tricks here. And what an exciting race already. Ninja Hideaway always gives me some great races. And I threw that red shell. I think someone else got taken out by it. That was not my intention. I was trying to bait out that super horn that the player in first had. And that was a super scuff shortcut. Definitely not worth it, the angle I took. So I don't think I really saved any time there. We're still in third here. So I probably didn't lose any time either. And we have the boomerang here. I'll go ahead and back that, see if I can take anyone out with me. I definitely need some more coins here. So I'll go ahead and throw this forward. I knew they were going to throw that back. Go ahead and back the boomerang. What else can we get here? We get the double protection. Not anything great, but not terrible either. These players in first are starting to break away from me. So I'll go ahead and back that green shell and try to make my way up to a top spot here. We almost get bananaed there. We're still keeping up. Wow, that player backs me. What a great spot to back. I'll go ahead and just drop my banana. It looks like those players took each other out. And we're getting bumped here right into the shortcut once again. Oh, and that player actually had a star. So they could have opened it up for me if I was a little bit slower there. Unfortunately, they do not. So now we're all the way in 7th. The blue shell is out. What can we get? We get a single mushroom in 7th. That is the worst pull I could have probably got. We connect with the red shell, though, in the pocket there. And I'm going to use my mushroom here just to ensure I get the double box. What can we get? We get more mushrooms. I'm just flying all over the place. I'm just going to spam them. And I think I'll hold on to my 5th here after a fairly hectic race on Ninja Hideaway. And we get a -2. And we are back on Wee Coconut Mall for this next race. Trying to get back into a first place position, maybe a podium finish. Just gain some VR. That was, I think, a -2 in that last race for a 5th, which is always unfortunate. It just shows how much higher my VR is than some of these other players in the room. And so far, it hasn't really been super easy to gain VR, even though we are that much higher. And unfortunately, I hit the draft right into the wall there. And I'll go ahead and just throw this red shell. It looks like it breaks on nothing again. We get trailed by nothing as well. Not really sure what just happened. I think there's that player with the banana beside me. And we can go ahead and chain once again, get another double. More mushrooms here. It seemed like that last race, I could not pull anything useful. You know, just pretty basic mushrooms, maybe some shells here and there. So hopefully I can get some better items here. That player steals my box right at the last second. I'll go ahead and go for the shortcut here. Pass a ton of players, actually. And we get backed as soon as I get up. This is going to be another case where it is tough to break free of the pack. You know, a lot of the time in this game, that is the hardest part, is you fall behind and then you just cannot seem to catch up. Of course, I had that Wario's gold mine race where I was able to, and I ended up finishing in first after using, you know, a super risky strategy and going for the double red shell on first, giving myself no protection, but it worked out in the end. And I'm just pulling so many mushrooms. I got that ghost, and it looks like someone stole back our mushrooms. Thankfully, I only had one left. Oh, we get fired at the last second there. Go ahead and recover. We get a fire flower ourselves. I'll go ahead and just spam that. Looks like everyone's taking each other out with the super horn. We're all the way down in 11th. Yeah, this pack is super close here. So I've not been able to pull many great items. So hopefully I'm going to actually slow down a ton just to make sure I actually get the double here. And wow, we get the triple mushroom blue shell in last. That is the worst pull. Probably next to the golden. At least with the triple mushrooms, you can spam it and chain it. but I am just not in a good spot here. Okay, we get the bullet bill. How many people can we pass here? We're in 12th with the bullet. We're going to go all the way up into 7th, so hopefully that will mitigate my VR loss, but I expect to lose some VR, and we do. We lose 9. And we're back here on tour Bangkok Rush, and we have not one, but 2 Wiggler sightings, everybody. We have a Wiggler Teddy, which is a common build I see now. We also have a Wiggler, so love to see it. Some love for the Wave 5 characters that are not Kamek, because that's pretty much the only Wave 5 character you see. It's only been like a month or so since it came out, and we get bananaed there. We get a couple bananas ourselves. Looks like I'm able to connect on that player. I just spammed that, seeing if I could snipe anyone. And I'll go ahead and go upstairs here. I'll go ahead and drop this banana, get another double. What can we get? We get the mushroom red shell combo. I'll go ahead and just use that right away. While that player tried to snipe me. They have triple green shells as well. I'll go ahead and just red shell that player. Oh, but they lag and they hit the double box. We can only get the single. We get red shelled there. Now we're down in the thick of it in 8th. Oh, we get starred as well. I think I trailed that player by accident. And now we're once again fighting at the back of the pack. We got bailed out by the bullet bill in that last race, but unfortunately I lost VR for that 7th place, and things are just not going too well already this race. The player in first is really far ahead, so we can pull some good items there. Oh, but I was going to wait to spam my crazy hit for the shortcut, and there's the shock, and we get hit in the off-road, and I'm completely stuck here. I'm back down into last pretty much. The good thing is, though, that that shock made it so that everyone is going to catch up to that player in first. So it shouldn't be that much harder to, you know, get a good spot here. We're all the way up into 7th. We get some good triple protection here. Everyone in front of us got stars, it looks like, though. That player's getting taken out. We can go ahead and see if we can get the snipe on this player here. Looks like we missed them. We're all the way up into 4th, though. And I hesitated there. It looks like I end up trailing that player. We get the ghost. That is a perfect pull. Is there going to be another shock here late? We steal the fire flower. Go ahead and get all the tricks here. There's another blue shell. Looks like it goes right through us. Thankfully, we had the boo for protection. I'll go ahead and just back all this fire. We get the star as well. So that's going to secure our 4th place rather here. Because we had the star, we're not going to get hit out. And we finish in 4th. And let's wait for these last few players to finish and see what our VR gains will be for this next race. We get a +7. And we're back on yet another bagging track. One of my favorites here, Riverside Park. And it looks like a couple other players are bagging with me. Normally there's only like 1 or 2 in these worldwides, it seems like. But we have 2 others. I'm always surprised at how many people actually want to front run on these bagging tracks, especially one bagging track like this one, which is like without a doubt a good bagging track. There's so many shortcuts, so many item sets, and I pretty much always am able to make, you know, at least a decent comeback, all things considered. And oh no, that player had the ghost. I did not see them coming. We just barely missed the double by like a fraction there. And I guess I'll have to go without a double there. I'm going to slow down at this next. It looks like that player's as well. And okay, we didn't get red shelled. I thought I was going to. That player had the crazy 8 there, but we did not get taken out. That's always the worst when you're like in the back of the pack and get hit by the crazy 8 red shell. And it looks like there's another player in a ghost because I'm in 11th, not 12th. We get the shock dodge as soon as I use the bullet bill. We have the golden in the pocket. I'm going to hold on to that, get another item here, and use the golden to take all the shortcuts here for this lap 3. And I'm going to get starred, so actually I'm going to go now and use it to recover. Still has a little bit of work to do to catch up to the front of the pack, but we have the double mushrooms here. Sorry, triple mushrooms. Go ahead and use that there. And I'm just going to take the faster route here, not go for the double. Try not to get taken out by any items. Go ahead and use these mushrooms in the shortcut here. Can we get the snipe on this player? It looks like I'm unable to. What else can we get? We get the mushroom. They have the super horn though. They fail. I'm just going to mushroom up. We're in 2nd here. 1st is out of the question, but it looks like I will secure the 2nd. So overall, a pretty solid race. And let's see what our VR gains will be. We get a +17. And that will do it for today's episode of Road to 20K. Overall, a pretty successful session. It felt like I could have done a little bit better in some of the races, but I was able to get a bunch of first places, a couple podium finishes, and overall just not lose too much. I think the lowest position I got whole session was actually 7th. So that is always good in my books when you're not getting any bottom spots in these races. We started the episode with 17,138 VR, and we finished the episode with 17,236 VR. which means that is a gain of 98, which is very good, but it's actually the lowest gain we've had in the last like 4 or 5 episodes, which just goes to show how well I've been doing recently in the series. Hopefully that keeps up all the way to 20k, but even gaining an average of 100 per episode, we have quite a few more episodes to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.